right, so day in the life. I'm super excited to be with Dale Roberson. What's your title here for the town?
I'm actually in the engineering department. I'm engineering tech 1. So what I do is I actually go out and do inspections for the town, as in new pipe that's been put in for subdivisions or new roads.
Yeah.
And do grading inspections for new homes and stuff like that, and all plot plans.
So how long have you been for the town? How long have you been working for the town?
We're coming up on 14 years.
14 years.
Yeah, coming up on 14 years just soon.
Quick 14 years, right?
Yeah, it went by quick, sure did.
So what does your day in the life kind of look like? I know I'm super excited to kind of ride along with you for a little bit today, and kind of get the community to see kind of what you do on a daily basis. But if in a nutshell, what does your day-to-day look like?
It usually consists of early morning, starts off usually with plot plans, doing those early in the morning. I come to work early, as in 6 o'clock, because
Oof.
I deal with the construction people, and they don't go to work at 8:30 or later.
They start early.
Yeah. And sometimes they want to do a proof roll early in the morning, say 6:15, 6:30. So I have to be out on site to do that. And I know you don't know what a proof roll is, but we're going to do one tomorrow if you want to come look.
Ooh,
at that
I might have to, huh?
Yeah. So anyway, we won't do one today, but we are going to do one tomorrow. And that consists of a loaded dump truck going on the road, and I walk behind it to look to see if it's pumping. And if it's pumping, then we have to make them fix that before we can let them put rock down, before we can put curb down. Then we do another proof roll to see if we can put asphalt down. So the road has to be good and tight. That's what a proof roll is. Today we're going out to inspect pipe and boxes, which is in part of subdivisions that carries all the water out of the subdivision.
Okay. So we're inspecting them?
Yes, we're going out inspecting it. Right now we're headed out to 6 Oaks, which is off of Old Orangeburg Road.
So I can only imagine that all you guys are super busy with everything you have to do, right?
Yes, sir. We are busy.
Man, so it does. So usually your day kind of consists of going out to these properties. Is it newer property, new builds? Is that kind of what entails?
Yeah, most of these subdivisions are all brand new. Every once in a while we'll have somebody come and put up a house by itself or something, and I'll have to do grading inspections on it once the house is finished. But all of these are new homes that we're going out to inspect this morning, which is basically before they build the home. So I'm at the beginning, I guess you could say, the start of the operation to the finish.
How cool! How cool! So I have to ask, what got you into this career? I mean, was it training? Was it just it fell into your lap? How did that all work out?
Well, I used to do this line of work that all these guys are out here doing. I was in that same line of work before I ever came to the town of Summerville. So I've been in it on and off all my life, basically. So
that's awesome. And I know. So what is it like? Because I mean, obviously, I work for the town as well, and we might be biased, but what is it like working for the town of Summerville, and what kept you here for 14 years?
I think it's just good people that I work for. I've always had a good boss, and I have a new boss now, and she's just as good. And the people that I work with are really great. But yeah, I've enjoyed it. It's been a great job, and still is, and hope to be here for a while yet.
We do too. So now, when it comes to like locations in your day, how many different locations are you going to, or does your day does it depend on the job? Is it like, if it's a bigger job, it could be one location a day?
It varies. It just, you never know. Today it's going to be possibly 4 right now that you and I know we're going to 3 for sure, possibly 4 right now. So that'll take from now until later part of the day, because they got certain times that they want you to come and look at stuff, you know, so it's not exactly on time. It depends on them as well, you know.
So you got to work with the construction companies, right?
Right, yeah.
Work with their schedule and make sure everything all works out with them as well.
Yes.
That makes sense. That makes sense. So we are out in the Knightsville area.
Yes, sir.
Right now.
Yes, so we're going to turn left here on Orangeburg Road and head down to Six Oaks.
All right.
The construction site here.
All right. So this, and there's more homes coming here.
Yes, sir. This will be another phase. It'll be roads, you know, and homes and townhomes, whatever. Today. Good. And then this, you know what I'm saying? I have to give them a hard time, you know what I'm saying? You got better steps down there?
Yeah, we'll run down here.
All right, well, you know I'm old, right?
I got you.
Okay.
So I got down here first.
You don't have to come down here if you don't want to, Chris. You can stay out there. Anyway, so they're really tight. They look nice. So he's going to fold them over and then he's going to cover it up. That's a box down there, and he has a box down here. So.
Sleeping going down there, coming back.
Okay.
Get that one.
All right, let's look at this one real quick. We're inspecting the box now, the inside and the outside, the concrete around it, where the pipe goes into it, make sure it's sealed up good.
Okay, so what happens in the box?
The box, he's going to have to put a lid on top of this, which will have a grate on it and stuff where water go into it.
Okay.
This is a junction.
Top on this right here.
If you want to see a top over there, we can look at that as well if you want to see one. You could probably just walk around over there. But this water comes in and this, and then it'll go out to these two sections, or he's probably coming in and going out that way is what it's doing. So.
Okay.
But anyway, they have to be sealed up to keep it from leaking. If it leaks,
of course,
then the ground would buckle. You know?
Of course.
Okay, walk around there. We'll look at that. So this is an idea of how much dirt they got to cut out, because this is where the water's going to run in the backyard to go into here, and then it goes there and goes out. So, but that looks just like that, but that's with the top on it and the grate.
Okay, okay. So kind of see from what it looks like then to kind of what the finished product looks like. Okay.
There you go. So there's pipe all under here and everything, but this much dirt has got to be cut out in order for this to work. A lot of dirt got to come out of it.
A lot of dirt.
Yes. So can we get to that with Chase without going back down, or we need to go around? I just walk back down. Where the road goes in between these two, I'm pretty sure, right? So then you have the box on each side, so your curb will be up here, and the water goes into each one of these boxes, like you said, and it goes this way, it goes back out. So that's what it looks like before. Guys in there cementing around there now, getting it all sealed up good. Looks good. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Have a good one.
Yes, sir. You too. It looks simple, but it takes a lot of art to do what them guys are doing, believe it or not.
And
especially that, you see how smooth they had that.
Yeah.
Those guys are really good.
I mean, out all day in the dirt, mud.
Yes, sir. All day long. Limehouse subdivision now, which is off of Dorchester Road.
Okay.
I have an inspection for grading inspection for the house, and I'll show you what that looks like when we get
nice.
over.
All right.
Yep, they're putting more asphalt down. See? Berlin G. Miners Parkway, part of it.
So is it only you that does what you do for the town?
Yes, sir. That's why I stay pretty busy.
I can only imagine. I can only imagine.
But it's all good. As long as I get it done, I'm good to go. So I like to stay busy.
So you've been in this neighborhood since before the houses were here?
Yes, sir. Wow. And I've inspected every one of the lots in here.
How many lots would you say are in here?
I don't know. I did all the roads and the pipe and sidewalks. I'm in charge of all of that. So it's a good bit, but it works out.
There are beautiful homes in here, though.
Oh, yeah. So when I come to look at a grading inspection for the home, so we have 2 homes here. So this home cannot dump their water on that home, and this home cannot dump their water on this home. So that's why we have a swell that we came up with, that the water actually hits here and either goes to the front or to the back. So let's walk back here.
And you can see the divot too.
Yes. So what'll happen here is 9 times out of 10, every home builder will put up a privacy fence. And so that's the reason we have the swell, to make sure the water's going the correct way. So they look like they've redone this for me because the swell wasn't exactly in the middle. It's off a little bit here. You see where the property line is here?
Yeah.
So your swell is down here. So this water is going on these people's lot. So I'm going to fail this because it needs to be exactly on the property line.
All right. So this is a fail because,
Yes, because
you can see the divot.
Yeah, you can see the difference here.
Is right there, but there's the property line.
That's
so you
correct.
can see that it's off.
Right.
So what happens with a fail then?
They'll come back and they'll take this grass up. And I usually give them a complimentary call to come out and look at it first, but they did call me. So this is what happened. So they have to take this up and regrade the swell to where it's right exactly point, put the sod back down, then I'll pass it.
Okay, well, it makes sense. I mean, I think the town of Summerville, the community, would be happy to have someone like you to come out, because that could actually cause problems, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Somebody will definitely call in and say, hey, they're dumping water on me, you know?
Yeah.
No, not gonna happen while I'm here. I'm looking at it. So we're gonna get it right. Let's look at the other side real quick. Okay. The side here is not too bad. It looks pretty good. They had to fix a panel because whenever I also did an inspection out here, we're in charge of the sidewalks as well. And so the sidewalk was cracked, so I made them tear that up and put a new panel in. Because trip hazard if you don't, get it right.
Again, we're lucky to have you.
Just doing my job, trying to do the job. Okay, so we know that this one didn't work, so we'll fail it, so we're good to go. We'll move on to the...
And so you'll give them the call?
I can go on the computer and type it in as needs correction.
Yeah, and they'll see that?
Yeah.
So after every inspection of all that, you go around your iPad and just put it in, update it real time.
Yep.
That's awesome.
The 76 Red Bluff, in case you was just wanting to see it, so now I'm gonna go ahead and fill it.
And that's through our Citizen Serve platform?
Yes, sir. Sure is.
Which is relatively newer, right?
Yeah, we got it a couple years ago, I think.
Do you like Citizen Serve? How's it work for you?
It took a while to get used to it.
Yeah.
It did. Once you get used to it, I guess it's not too bad, but it did take a while to get used to it.
What were we using before?
Paper.
On to the next one. What's the next one?
The next one we will be going to Old Dairy Road, which both sites are over there side by side. So we can probably get both of those done relatively quick, but they're installing pipe over on what's called Spine Road. And then the other section in the back is for building homes. Both of them will be leading back there, but they're just side by side.
Yeah.
Basically.
What would you say is the hardest part about your role?
Well, probably for me, the computer stuff, because I'm not a computer person, you know. But I mean, I've learned it. I've had a lot of help. We got great people that'll help you out if you don't know what you're doing. But it takes. I mean, I'm an outside guy, so I do, you know, more work outside than I do on the inside. But if the plot plan does not have all the requirements that our checklist has on the website, then you have to send that plot plan back to the person to get them to update it again. And you got to wait on them to send it back to you. Then you got to look at it all over again to see if it's on there. Then it's subject not to be on there again, and do it again. So that's probably the hardest part of dealing with people that don't understand that I'm not requiring it, the town is requiring it. You know, so I just making sure that it's done right before, because we keep all of them now in a Dropbox, you know, so that we can go there and pull it up, say, hey, I need to pull up lot so-and-so over here. So you go to Dropbox and it's in the Dropbox. So that's why we want to make sure that we have all the document right and stuff.
I know that might be difficult, but do you think it makes things more efficient, or has it?
Oh, sure it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
It's just like you said, getting used to it though,
Right.
and the change.
Yeah. And like I said, just dealing with, people just don't know that it's what the town requires, all that information that has to be on there. One piece of paper, you know, it has a lot of information that has to be on there. So it just takes them a while, but some of them get it the first time. The people, you know, these big subdivisions, they have people doing it for them, so they usually get it right the first time. An individual that's going to build a home somewhere else, they're the ones that usually takes them a little while to get it right. But if they don't understand it, I can tell them they can come into the town hall and I'll meet them there and show them exactly what they need.
Oh, I love that. That's awesome. It's awesome you're willing to go kind of out of your way for our community as well, and those, because that stuff can be confusing.
Oh, it can.
You know?
It really can. Just about anything in the town that has to deal with water, usually I'm going to be called on it to look at.
Yeah.
If it's a school or if it's a house or whatever, you know, hospital, whatever. I'm just going to go look at it, make sure the water's running the right way and it's not going back in the building. So, which is a good thing, because you don't want water going in your building.
Well, it's important because we're in our area, we're prone to storms, right? And so having the right drainage is very important. With,
it is.
You know, so we're not flooding homes, right?
Right. The low country, that's what they call it.
So outside of work, what are some things you like to do for fun? I mean, you know, you can't be working all the time now, right?
Well, I used to have a good hobby in the summertime of barefoot water skiing.
Whoa.
But I had to give that up this past year because I'm getting older and the back doesn't work like it's supposed to. But my other hobby is playing music.
Really?
Yeah, I play music.
What do you play?
I play keyboards.
Keyboard?
Organ and piano, synthesizer and stuff.
How fun.
I got to open up for some pretty big name bands before, so I'm good. Just enjoyed that. And I may still go back and do that some. I don't know. You know.
I think you should. Absolutely should. Nothing better than music.
Yeah.
Nothing better than music.
Yep.
Do you have some favorite food places in the Summerville area you'd love to go to?
Look at the size of me, dude. I like to eat. It doesn't matter what it is.
You have to have a favorite restaurant, though, right?
I really don't. Honestly, my wife says I'm like that little guy on TV, Mikey. So Mikey who eat it, you know, I'm Mikey. I just like to eat good food. So, but
There's a lot of that here.
It is. It is. There's a lot of good eating here. It's either wet or dusty.
Both a nuisance, right?
Yeah, I got water boots in the truck that I put on a lot of times because we be walking in mud if it rains.
You come prepared.
Yeah, you got to do it.
Morning, Mr. Dale.
How you doing?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
Good. That machine's not moving. That's not good news, is it?
Yes, sir.
Don't look like much work going on here today. I said, don't look like much work going on here today. Okay, on the other side? All right. You want me to look at this too or not? We'll wait till the... All right, I mean, you done got that one sealed up though, don't you? Okay, you can walk down there and check it out anyway. And the other one's on the other side right over there? Right on that, or is it further down going that way? Okay, so can't get through that road today. You cut across that road? No, can you still go across it? Okay. All right. Can I walk down that end down there?
I got your red on the back side of the box.
All right, thank you, sir. I told you it could be dust or could be mud, didn't I tell you?
It's a mix of both, isn't it? We making it through.
All right, man.
I don't got the nice boots like you though.
Hey, man. You see how these stay muddy, dirty, nasty all the time. Morning, afternoon.
How are you?
Good, how you doing?
All right.
Y'all working on getting this one sealed up, eh?
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay. When we do that, I want you to put some more around that up there. Yeah.
Ain't that pipe on down there?
Huh?
That pipe down there?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, I got you, man.
Yeah, I want to clean all that up.
Right.
Matter of fact, I don't know, it doesn't look good from here, does it?
So we need to get that whole side.
Yeah, we probably need to pump this one out and check that good.
Okay, all right.
You know, all the way around and down in there,
Gotcha.
because it looks like it does need a little checking on that one. All right, thank you, sir. Walk down here and look at this.
And that was the same type of box that we looked at earlier, right?
Right, that's what they call a riser. It's sitting on top of the other box because it's so deep down in there. But it was really deep down in there, but it looked like it needed to do a little bit of more work in there. That's why I told him probably once it gets all that water out, I want him to refinish it a little bit around in there again. I think I have looked at that one. I think the other one he's talking about is down here. Yeah, they're down there working on it now. Let's walk across right here. And you made that?
Oh, I can make it.
All right.
With the camera and everything. There we go.
Okay. So I've already looked. You see, that's what I was saying. That's a box. The box down there where the pipe's tied in. But this is a riser. This is how much it's got to come up in order to meet the dirt where the pipe will drain for the houses. You know what I'm saying, in the backyard, like I showed you the earlier one.
Yeah.
The inlet. So this is a riser here. So they don't have to cut as much dirt here because they got risers. The whole place is going to be built up higher. Oh, we got a fence here. Got to go around this.
How you doing today?
Good, sir. How you doing?
Pretty good.
How about you got them open up where I can look at them?
Yes, sir.
All right, sir.
And then that box I'm above it, I just gotta touch it up real quick and it should be good to go.
Okay.
Did the other sides, did it crack yet? Not yet.
No, sir. It looked
cracked and I went over it.
right. Right.
Already seen if it cracked again.
I was showing him that other box down that had water in it. It had some openings in it. We'll have to redo that one. Yes, sir. I'm gonna move this out of the way where I can walk down there.
You got it or you need help?
Yeah, I'm good. I'll let him stay up there on the top with the camera.
Yes, sir.
Let's just open them up if you don't mind. Let me look at them. All right. You been doing okay?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Good. Good. All right. That's good. I can see that. All right. Thank you, sir.
I think that one's gonna stop.
Okay. I'm gonna look at this bottom of this pipe here where you seal it up here pretty good here.
Yes, sir, I got it.
Yeah, that looks
Yes, sir, I
good.
got it.
How you doing? Good. Oh yeah. Looks good. Thank y'all.
And then I got all the way down here too on this side.
Okay. Yep. I looked at it underneath. That looks good. Hey, I can walk up this way. Hey, I appreciate it. I need all the help I can get, man. Thank y'all. I'm gonna look at this other job while I'm already down here.
You need me to go down there?
No, we good. Thank you.
I'll take care.
All right, we'll see you. They came in off the highway. Remember I was telling you
Yeah.
the other part? So we're on the other part now.
Okay, okay.
We might better take a minute because the dust is going to be bad. Good, how you doing? What was you going to call me? You ain't done nothing.
This pipe that I set right now,
Yes, sir.
I'm good on alignment.
Okay.
I checked every single one of them with my laser.
Right.
Everything's online.
Okay.
Everything's on great.
Right.
But the pipe is a little longer on one end than it is on the other. And I got more of a gap on one side than I do on the other.
Okay.
So I need you to see that so you don't think that I'm cheating you or doing anything wrong.
Okay.
Because I measured it. So one side is 8 feet 1 inch. The other side is 8 feet ½ inch. Now that ½ inch don't seem like a lot.
I know, but it will be
the
gap.
But the
Yeah.
problem is, if I home it over to close the gap, now I'm
Yeah, no
offline.
fun. Right, exactly.
So you want to go down there and look at that?
Well, here's what I want you to do. I want to concrete it up.
Okay, you want to hydraulic cement it in?
Yes, sir.
All right, we'll do that.
right.
Because I wanted to ask you what you wanted me to do.
That's what I
because
want to do.
If I put you, if I close that,
Yeah.
now I'm offline.
Now-
and then I can't go back and check
Right.
to see if everything is good.
Yeah, I want you to stay online just like you planned on
And I'm
doing.
on grade.
And on grade.
Here,
And
look.
let's just put it. Right. Okay. That's good. Yep. Let's just put hydraulic cement in it like we're talking. Close up that gap, seal it up like that, and I'll be good with that.
So you know that's when that
Yeah.
camera comes in there.
Yeah.
I don't want you to say Sonny's trying to hide stuff
No,
from me and he pulls it in.
I want let's do it inside and outside.
You got it, sir.
That way I'm good. All right.
I'll do that.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right, Bob.
I've only got one in. My pipe layer's not here. He's sick.
Okay. Okay.
So I got guys that are learning.
Right.
And they're trying, and
Yeah.
God bless them, doing a hell of a job.
Yeah, do it. That's
But I
good.
ain't gonna,
That's
I ain't
good.
gonna set the world on fire.
No, there's no need to get it done right. And
But
you don't
that's
have
how they learn.
and you don't have to come back and do it again. That's right. Listen to the man. He knows what he's talking about.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bob. Appreciate it.
appreciate it.
All right. See you tomorrow. So I had to make a call on that pipe. What he's talking about, let me explain it to you. So as you see, that's called the bell end right there where it slides into the other pipe, thickness of it.
Yeah.
So one end is a little bit longer than the other. So when you slide it in there, then if he tries to adjust it for the one hole, then it's going to leave a deeper crack where it's sealed up. So, and it would have moved it offline of being straight to where the line needs to be. So what I'm going to get him to do is fill the crack up with hydraulic cement on the inside and outside, and I'm good to go.
Okay.
So, but you had to make that call.
Yeah.
So I'm good with that. And I like people that'll let me know stuff like that.
Yeah.
They know that I'm going to catch it anyway, because what we're going to do is come back. We're going to camera. They'll have a camera that goes inside the pipe and goes up to every joint, and the camera goes around, and I look at all of that to see if it's sealed up.
Yeah.
If it's not, then I'm going to make you fix it later on. So he let me know right now and fix it right now.
Yep. So I mean, you respect that.
Yes, I most certainly do. That's really good. That's what you call people that know what they're doing. So that's excellent. And so they know I'm gonna catch it sooner or later, but they'd rather tell me to start off with, which I like that. That's good. Excellent.
Now, if that was
somebody who didn't know what they was doing, or didn't know the inspector good enough to where he knew what he was doing, they could have just done it and left it alone, and then went and put the camera in it. Then they might have caught it doing the camera, or they might have not too.
What happens if it's not caught?
Water will leak out, wash out the side, you'll have a hole, drop down your road, whatever.
That's a mess. That's a mess.
That's right. So let's fix it right to start off.
Exactly, exactly.
It, you know, they're good people. You don't run into, you know, a lot of trouble all the time, but there is sometimes that you do. And so you have to make a call on what to do, and just fix it and let's keep moving.
Yeah.
It's easy.
I mean, that's the thing. Not everything goes according to plan on anything. Not in any position, any career, anything you do. But
it looks good on plans, though. You get out here in the real world, it's subject to change.
But it's how you handle a situation that might arise.
Right.
Is what really, says about a company or a person or anything, right?
I mean, I would rather them let me know now, because that makes me feel better about the people doing the work.
Yeah.
And so, and they respect me enough to tell me, so that's good. All of these guys that out here, they've been knowing me a while, so they know I want it done right. And like I said, he's got some young guys just learning some stuff, so, and they won't learn unless they know exactly if you run into situations like that. Now they're gonna know what to do.
Yeah.
You know?
Which enhances their career.
Sure.
So for anyone who wants to, I guess, enter this type of career, right? What advice would you have for them?
Start from the ground up, just like those young guys are doing, and if you want to learn it, that's the way to do it, to start from the bottom and work your way up. That's what I did.
Yeah.
Exactly what I done. Just learn as much information as you can, because you're going to see something different. You know, it's not going to, like you said, it's not going to be correct all the time according to the plans. The plans could be off, you know.
Yeah.
And I've seen that done several times, and so I have to go back and redraw that out.
So basically get started and be a sponge, right?
Yep, absorb it, start off, learn your way, then learn your way up to an operator. Then once you learn how to operate everything, then you learn to start reading plans, and once you read the plans, then you can graduate a little bit further.
Yeah.
That's how I done it.
It's working your way up the ladder, right?
Yeah. So I've been out here. Can't you see all these gray hairs, man? But a supervisor really is only as good as his workers are, because they're the ones that are actually doing the work. So once you get them trained to do the work and they know what they're doing, it makes it a little bit easier on you.
Yeah.
Some big jobs I've been on, holy moly.
Yeah.
And still be some more, I feel sure. Yeah.